Hello everybody, so today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me. This video was requested and obviously I want to do the videos everybody wants to see. I just woke up about 5 minutes ago and I'm still half asleep. I've still got a sleepy voice and I can't open my lip balm. Honestly, I don't know what my hair is like. As soon as I jumped out of bed, I just threw it in that. In my last video, I spoke about like what's been going on in my life. So I should have really left that until this video because now I haven't got as much to talk about. But I just find it so strange that I'm in year 11. Like, the hell? I remember primary so clearly, and I remember revising for my SATs and getting really paranoid because at the time I couldn't understand science, and I always remember thinking, well, it's fine because I'm not sitting my GCSEs. I was like, your GCSEs are the things that matter most, and now I'm sitting there like, oh well, I just find that crazy to like think about. Also, I blended out foundation with a sponge just so long. Ugh. Because from here it only gets worse. I'll be turning 16 in 6 months, which I find crazy as well. Be able to start driving lessons, which I'll talk about further into the video, and then next year I'll turn 18. The other day I went to go see everybody's talking about Jamie. I've got a nice little cup of tea, obviously. That show is honestly so good. It's an actor called Loco Chanel and it's played by Shane Ritchie. Oh, I love Shane Ritchie so much. It's so weird because as soon as I got home from the theatre I put on Benidorm and Shane Ritchie is in Benidorm. He plays Sammy Valentino in series 10 and I just found it weird how like, I saw him and then I saw him on TV the next day. I was like, oh. Leighton Williams plays like such a good version of Jamie. Honestly, I love him. If you love musicals, definitely go see Jamie because some people who went don't even like musicals and they ended up liking it. I may say though, there were so many like old people and it was quite like rude. Like there was a lot of swearing in it, like jokey swearing, and like my nan, she would have loved it, but then I was thinking like some old people don't like that kind of stuff. They were just sitting there like acting as if nothing happened. I was like, oh, alright. I'm just gonna bake my under eyes and then powder the rest of my face with my Rimmel Clear Complexion powder. Just put that on my chin, my cheeks to set my foundation, my forehead. Now after seeing Jamie, I just want to see so many musicals. Like, why have they got to be so expensive? I want to go see Mean Girls, but that's obviously in America. I want to see Hamilton. I want to see... what else do I want to see? Dear Evan Hansen. That's coming to London in October or September, I think. I want to go see 9 to 5. That looks so good. I watched the like a documentary kind of thing with Amber Davies and Dolly Parton, and like just seeing how she went on Love Island, she got her fame but then she didn't like enjoy it and she used it to good use. I love that. What I like to do is I just draw a line underneath my brows and I just brush it up so like it's blended a little bit, and I just do this for a while, so like it's not just like a harsh line. And I grab different color, the same colour, and I just draw the arch. But like, if you want to know anything about like GCSEs or how I've actually been, because I would have spoke about that in this video, but if you just watch my last video, I'll leave it linked in the description. I spoke about everything like that and also how I revise, and I had a few people text me about it saying that it's actually like motivated them to revise and like it's actually just helped them and stuff, which was really nice to like obviously receive. Also, back to Jamie quickly. If you can't go see the show, go and listen to the soundtrack because the songs are just so catchy and they're just amazing. So before I do a cut crease, I'm actually planning to do a yellow cut crease, because in the background you can see I've got a yellow skirt. But yeah, I'm just gonna set my eyelids with a just plain powder and then brush away my bake. Use my Urban Decay full spectrum palette, and it's basically just bright colours, and I'm going to be using that bright yellow in the crease. And I'm not too bothered about fallout because I could just brush that away later. After secondary school, I want to go sixth form, because I don't want to go to the college like which is in my area, because to be honest, it's not really a nice college and it just don't look like my thing. I've been doing dance and drama at my school since like year 7, so like I know the teachers, I'm close to my drama teacher, so like it will just save the pain of like having to get used to somebody else. And also like I don't like change, so that's obviously a big change, and I don't feel ready enough to like branch out yet. I'd rather just stay close to my comfort zone. And also like with all my illnesses, all my problems, my school already know about them. Schools and places like that are not the most understanding of my illnesses, so it'll be very hard to like start somewhere new, and probably most likely they won't accept my illnesses. So I'd rather just not go through that and just carry on where I am. Like it's not causing any harm, so. And I'm just taking that yellow colour like quite high, because obviously with cut crease I want to be able to see it and not just have it on my crease. I want to have it a little bit above my crease, and then when it goes to the out of corners, I'm just going to drag it out a little bit. So on top of that, I'm going to use the orange colour called Jones at the bottom of the palette, and I'm going to apply that just above the yellow, just to add some like sunset vibes kind of thing. Me and my mum was talking yesterday, and after I've got my GCSEs out the way, I'm going to be so excited to start driving. I need some tea because my throat. I'm going to be so excited to start driving. I just hate walking everywhere. Like it might sound lazy or what, but I just don't like walking, because I just find like I always want to go places, but then I don't want to keep asking my mum to drop me because I just find it a bit out of order. So I'm just going to cut my crease, and I literally do it quite messily, not going to lie. I just put it all across my lid, look up, and then I get that little line we want to see. Add a little bit more, like that, obviously with the concealer blended. Literally what I'm doing, as you can see, is drawing over where I cut the crease. I'm gonna get my fluffy brush and blend the top bit out. And to cover that awful mistake I made, I'm gonna get the white shade, and I'm just gonna put that on my brow bone. And I'm going to set my lid. Okay, looking at it now, I'm regretting my decisions, because I'm thinking, why didn't I do it opposite way around? Why did I do brown in the crease and yellow on the lid? I'm an idiot. Okay, so I'm just going to put a gold there. I'm just hoping that with lashes and eyeliner it will pull through, because at the moment I don't know what I've done and I haven't got time to take it off and start over. So yes, love that for me. So I'm just going to use the Stila eye liner, and I'm going to put tape because my eyeliner always goes horrible. So while my lash glue dries, I'm going to contour to hope that this look comes together, because at the moment I want to rip it off my face. About the driving thing, I literally went straight off topic. So me and mum were saying, if I start revising for my theory lesson, I can take it near my birthday, which is October the 21st. And obviously I'll be turning 17. And obviously once you've taken your theory, you've got up to 2 years to pass. And then if you don't pass it within those if you don't like pass your test between those 2 years, you have to take another theory. But it will just be a motivator for me to start driving. Not that I'm like not already motivated, but yeah, so that's the plan with me and driving. Honestly, I want to drive as soon as possible. Like, I'm not even just saying that and then actually won't. Like, it's a big thing I really want to do, because it'll be 10 times easier. I won't have to rely on my mum all the time. And yeah, I can drive myself to sixth form or whatever I want to do, and it will just make my life easier. But I don't want to become a bloody taxi service for like my friends. Good job I ain't got a lot of those. I'm going to use the California blush. But I've been watching a lot of like films and TV shows. So I watched Abduction the other night, and it's basically about this boy, and I don't even want to go into it too much because it will give it away, but it's honestly incredible. It's got Taylor, oh my god, there's a fly. I don't know how to say his name, but it's got the kid from Twilight in. It's just really good, like. And also I watched Unknown, which is about a man, and he goes on like a little trip with his wife, and then he has a car accident, and then he forgets everything, well not everything, like forgets some bits, and there's a little twist to it, and that is incredible. It's got Liam Neeson, or however you say his name, in it, and he is such a good actor. So yeah, like I've been watching like them two recently. Also I watched The Bodyguard, which is on Netflix, and that is incredible as well. I love is his name David? I love his accent so much. He's Scottish. I just love the Scottish accent. I found it hilarious because I found out that American people were getting confused, because where he says yes mum, but it sounds like he's saying yes mum because of his accent. I found that so jokes, because I didn't even realise, but then they did a video of it where that's all he said, and I actually cracked up because it sounded so much like he was saying yes mum.
Mum. Yes mum. Yes mum. Thank you mum. As you wish mum.
I thought I would just talk about piercings and tattoos, to be honest. Actually don't really want any tattoos. I know my granddad is going to be so happy about me saying that, but they're not my thing. Like, I don't like the fact that something's going to be stuck on my body, because like, what if you get bored of it? And also like, I can't think of something so like meaningful to me to then get stuck on my body. Piercings on the other hand, I really want my cartilage done on my right ear. For piercings and like tattoos and that, I just want my cartilage. I don't want a tattoo. I may change my mind, I may want a little one, but they just, nah, it don't look like my thing. These eyelashes are £1. £1. The Firm McCann ones, and they're so easy to apply, and I use the Duo lash glue. But if you've noticed a running theme, I do like action stuff, give it good reviews. So that's the end of my chit chat. Get rid of me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.